Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. I've been sick. I think I have the flu. It's just Monday, I didn't go to work. Tuesday, I went to work. Wednesday, I went to work, came home like within 2.5 hours. And now Thursday, okay, I'm not going to work today. It's just been like hard. Okay, like I just haven't really like had the energy to do anything. I am gonna go to work tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna at least try to go to work tomorrow. But it's been bad, man, like, just coughing and everything. But I finally feel good enough to like make a video, and I kind of wanted to talk about the Pacers and the whole Benn Mathurin situation as well. We're about a week out from the season starting here. I think October 4th is when preseason games officially start. So yeah, almost like literally about a week from today. Friday is I think the 4th is a Friday, so I could be wrong, but I think October 4th is when the preseason officially starts. So about a week from now. And a lot of people are wondering, what are the starting lineups going to look like? What is the bench unit going to look like? Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, I think the starting lineup is going to be Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benn Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. I think that's going to be the starting five. I know a lot of people have made an argument for Aaron Nesmith starting at the 3, and I would normally agree with you, but the thing is, Benn Mathurin has been injured for about half a season, and I think the front office is going to want to see if Benn Mathurin has gotten better at anything. If there were any time to like really evaluate a player, it would be now, because obviously this is, I think, Benn Mathurin's 3rd year. I think he's eligible. I think they're going to pick up their team option on him or something like that. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they have a team option on Benn Mathurin for this upcoming year that they're very obviously going to pick up. But they're at a point now where they're evaluating Benn Mathurin. So he's on a team option. He's got 2 years left. Let me just see. So they picked up his team option for this upcoming year. And then next year he's in the last year of his team option. So they're gonna be evaluating him more so at the first half of this season, I think, just to see where he's at basketball wise. Has he become a better defender? Has the game, come easier to him? These are the things they're all going to be looking at. And I feel like they'll do that for the first 20 games. I feel like maybe even 15 to 20, anywhere from. It's hard to give a range, but I feel like at the very least, they're going to start the season with Benn Mathurin at small forward. I feel like that's going to happen. Even though I don't think he's a small forward, I think he's a shooting guard or a scoring guard. They're not going to take Andrew Nembhard out of the starting lineup. I just don't see that happening, especially with TJ McConnell still on the roster. What Andrew Nembhard provides defensively and just, I guess just what he brings to the starting lineup on the defensive side of the ball, just as kind of like a two-way guard to an extent. I understand it's not Aaron Nesmith level, but what he does provide, I don't know why as well, I just want to throw this in there. Ever since Jalen Brunson cooked the shit out of Andrew Nembhard, everybody's acting like Andrew Nembhard is not a good defender, and it's fucking annoying to me. Everybody's like, oh, well, there's been this debate that Andrew Nembhard is just ass on defense, and there's been this thing between Aaron Nesmith and Andrew Nembhard as to who's the better defender. They're both decent defenders. Aaron Nesmith is the better defender, but what Andrew Nembhard provides to the starting lineup on both sides of the floor just cannot be replaced by Benn Mathurin, at least not immediately. He's kind of like our great value Drew Holiday, okay? And I know that might be a bit of a stretch because of who Drew Holiday is, but still, nonetheless, okay? Andrew Nembhard provides something in the starting lineup that nobody else on our roster at the current point in time provides other than Aaron Nesmith. But Andrew Nembhard provides ball distribution, he provides three-point shooting, he provides defense. There's the playmaking aspect of it. Andrew Nemhard will start at the 2. If he doesn't, I'd be very surprised. I think he's just too good to not start at the 2. The 3 position, I feel like with Benedict Mathurin, they'll go 15 to 20 games, see how it goes. If we're not winning games, or if he's getting absolutely destroyed by his matchups defensively, like where he's just giving up on a massive amount of points and like the scoring output isn't making up for what he's giving up. They're going to be looking for Benedict Mathurin to become more consistent as a scorer, a more willing passer. I will say this, I think you are going to see a different Benedict Mathurin this year. And that's one side of it that I think is the reason why he's going to start, is because he's become a better teammate. His teammates seem to like him a little more now. He's become a more willing passer. He's acknowledged in the, after the season ended, that he needs to get better on defense. I think it was in his exit interview that he said, I need to get better at defense. He hijacks the offense. He needs to become a more willing passer. Better shot selection even. So I think being that Benedict Mathurin has acknowledged those things, we might see a different version of Benedict Mathurin than we were expecting. Not instead of a guy who just goes out there and chucks shots. He'll be looking for the open man. He'll be, stepping up on defense and doing different things, which could warrant a starting spot. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that starting spot will also go based on training camp. That's another thing, I think training camp's going to have a lot to do with it. I still think regardless, Benn Mathurin's going to start, and then if shit starts to go awry a little bit, then they'll throw Naren Nesmith in there. But I think that's going to be the starting lineup. Like, I think it's going to be Halliburton, Nemhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Miles Turner. All right? That's going to be the starting 5. I think the bench unit's going to be TJ McConnell, Ben Shepherd, Jarris Walker, Obi Toppin, and James Wiseman. I think they're going to at least try to throw James Wiseman in there as the second unit starting center because of how tall he is. Ijax has been very good. For all I know, Ijax could be the starting bench center. He was very good in the playoffs against the Knicks. So that could change. I really don't know who the starting bench center is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be James Wiseman based on height and stuff like that, but you never know. It could be Isaiah Jackson, and they throw Isaiah Jackson out there as the starter, and then they rotate James Wiseman in and out and see what happens. But that's what I think the lineups are going to be. Obviously, they're not set in stone. Anything could change. But that's what I'm expecting for this year. A lot of people have been, this is a question I feel like I've been getting a lot by just not, I don't know, just people as a whole about the Pacers, like even people at work, people in the Discord, people in the comment sections, in Facebook groups, all this other stuff. For the people who know that I do this, a lot of people have been asking me, where do I think the Pacers will finish the season and stuff like that. I do think the Pacers will finish in, I don't know, like it's top 7 again. Maybe they'll finish in that 6th spot. But my problem with the season is everybody's expecting the Eastern Conference Finals again. And I feel like a lot had to go in our favor to get there. I feel like a lot of stuff really had to go in our favor for that to happen. The one thing that I'm looking forward to the most this year is growth out of Jarris Walker, growth out of Benn Mathurin, growth out of guys that we've signed like James Wiseman. I'm looking for growth out of Andrew Nemhard still, Tyrese Halliburton on the defensive end. Miles Turner, I don't even really know what to say about because he's a guy that if we don't get a verbal agreement out of, I feel like he's going to get traded. So this season has the ability to be very wishy-washy because if we're not playing well, there's a chance that Miles Turner gets traded. And I know that's something Pacers fans simply just don't want to think about or talk about, like even in the Facebook groups that I'm in, okay? Like and all the posts have been about Miles Turner getting traded and Miles Turner and Miles Turner and Miles Turner, because the fact of the matter is, like, he can't be re-signed until the offseason and he becomes an unrestricted free agent, unfortunately. But the thing is, okay, it's a fact of reality that Pacers fans are going to have to come to terms with. I don't think Kevin Pritchard's going to fuck it up. If we do have to trade Miles Turner, I don't think that's something he's going to fuck up. I just, he's pulled a rabbit out of the hat with Tyrese Halliburton. He's pulled a rabbit out of the hat with Pascal Siakam. I think he can do it again with Miles Turner. If you could finesse, I doubt we're going to get Jared Allen, but if you could find a way to finesse Jared Allen out of the Cleveland Cavaliers for him, that would be pretty cool. I feel like it would fit their mold of what the Cleveland Cavaliers are trying to do a little bit better. I think Evan Mobley is better suited as a center, and Miles Turner, even if Evan Mobley plays the power forward and Miles still plays center, I think getting themselves a center that, can play away from the basket like Miles Turner can, to shoot the three and still play defense and allow Evan Mobley to work down low in the post, I think that's a benefit to everything the Cleveland Cavaliers are trying to do. So Jared Allen would be nice, but, I'm not going to hang my hat on that. But it's just the idea, like, you're going to have to come to terms with it. Miles Turner gets traded, okay? Just don't say I didn't tell you or didn't warn you, But I'm excited for this upcoming year. I just want to see growth out of the young guys. Ben Shepherd's another guy I'd like to see more growth out of. I think he's going to be really good. We got guys on our roster like Johnny Furphy and all these other guys. I don't think really any of our rookies are going to see a whole lot of play. Johnny Furphy might. But it just, a lot of guys I think would have to get injured for that to happen. So I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see what the season brings, but tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. Like helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report, and out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.